Okay, that definitely looks like a desert over there. Ooh, that's a... Oh, no. I don't know if I can survive this. Nope, I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Nope, I think I'm dead. I think I'm dead. Oh no, I'm okay. Oh no, it's one of these things. I don't want to fight that when I'm this low. It's like a hive. Opens up when it senses somebody and then sends out those little bees. Oh man, how am I gonna get back up there? Oh, yellow. This looks like sulfur. Yeah, it is sulfur. Is there any way I can get back up there, please? Oh, there's Sterling's wife. Hello. She was right next to me. That's funny. Alright. The best part is, while we were gone, this was all still producing. Yeah, baby. Got another slug. We got this. We found a new food source. Amazing. I think I would like to send off next the field research thing. I think that would be a nice milestone to send off. We did get some nice achievements already. Let's see. We got gather all 3 types of edible flora. Survive a fall on 1 health point. Fix a blown fuse. Gather a Mercer sphere. Gather a power slug. Complete the onboarding project. Tame a lizard doggo. Place down a portable miner. Lovely. And there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of achievements to still earn. Maybe set up a proper power grid. Maybe send off all these. Maybe get through all these milestones. Build a space elevator. You know, see what that wants. Because I do know that you have to feed stuff into the space elevator for it to like construct a platform. Don't know what for though, but yeah. All right. Pretty much we're gonna take all of this that I have over here, and we're actually gonna make it nice, and we're gonna put it probably over here. And I'm thinking about going very vertical. We'll have a big space here that we can use, and then we can go up, and maybe it would be cool to have like this go straight through the factory. Maybe eventually have like a viewing window where you can see that entire thing, which would be really cool. But for that we need a lot of stuff, and we still have to unlock a lot of stuff. Now, since these are all pure nodes, and even on Mark 1 miners they produce 120, we are going to need the Logistics Mark 2. So we have the faster conveyors that can actually carry 120 resources. We're also going to need this, since I do plan on having these in the factory itself. I do want to get the awesome shop as well. And we're going to need the base building and the field research. So, since this is running right now, and we do have a good amount of biofuel still in here, thankfully, I thought about, while we wait for all this stuff to produce, I mean, we can grab 100 of these. We need 300 screws. So we can hold to right click and split that into 300. And we need wire, which should be this one. Split that into 300. We can unlock the MAM.
Milestone reached. Supply the molecular analysis machine, referred to as the MAM, with local resources to research and develop new technologies. Potential technologies include exploration tools, weapons, and factory buildings. These are essential for maximizing your Pioneer efficiency in alignment with Fixit's core pillars: construct, automate, explore, and exploit. To advance Fixit's mission, all notable phenomena, resources, technology, or other influence should be investigated regardless of any perceived danger, as stated in the Pioneer contract.
Gotta make some reinforced iron plate real quick so we can actually build it. So, the molecular analysis machine. Oh, that's alright. So, in here we have a couple of stuff. We have alien megafauna, where we can scan this stuff. Alien technology. Do have one of those. Nutrients, which we can do. And power slugs. And I think we do have a blue one already. And since we're going to get more of those, and we might want to scan stuff like that anyways, we can just scan some stuff. Okay, so we can research this. This will unlock a bunch of new
The remains
research
researched
stuff.
belong to an organism now dubbed the fluffy-tailed hog. It has many characteristics that would likely classify it among the Suidae family were it native to Earth. Hog remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving Pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay, then we have alien technology. We have one of these spheres, so we can research that, which will give us dimensional depots.
Mercer sphere analysis completed. Established local planetary signature of MASSAGE-2, AB, in the local Mercer sphere signals, allowing them to be tracked by the object scanner. Mercer spheres can also transmit data between specific.
Witness our scripture, witness our windows. Have you come to defile our shrine? Sing us a song.
Arguing the existence of intelligent alien life. While Fixit has figured out the method, all of the original data is still untranslatable.
Alright. And now we have a bunch of these, which we can research.
This fruit, dubbed the barrel nut after its distinctive color, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available. This fruit, dubbed the paleberry due to its tendency to stay light in color even when ripe, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
And then the bacon agaric.
This mushroom, dubbed bacon agaric due to its uncanny resemblance to raw bacon, is compatible with the human digestive system and has been added to the object scanner. Further research is available.
And then we research the power slug.
This semi-slug, now dubbed power slug, is early in its life cycle and has retained only part of its potential energy storage capacity, giving it its blue color. Power slugs are capable of extracting latent energy from their surroundings, including through a form of photosynthesis, and preserve it in their porous semi-crystalline shell over their lifetime. This explains why they rarely move after having found a suitable location.
Alright, so we have the yellow ones and then the purple ones, I think. And these can all be turned into power shards. I think the blue ones turn into 1, the yellow into 2, and the purple into 3 or 4. We can research adding them to the object scanner, which we don't have yet. And then we have this, overclocking. And once we unlock overclocking, we can also unlock underclocking. You can overclock using the power shards. So we'll need that later. I'm hoping to find some of this and some of this, maybe. Sam, which I think is like an ore node. These are just the other creatures, and it would be cool to have those because they can make these DNA capsules, which we need for a bunch of this research. And they can also be sunk into the awesome shop. And then we have other stuff that I don't have yet, and we have crash sites, which is really cool because at those crash sites we can find, which I learned recently, I didn't know this before, you can find like these hard drives at crash sites, which can give you alternate recipes to build some of your stuff. And there's, for instance, right now we're making screws by turning iron ingots into iron bars, which then turn into screws. But there's a recipe to turn iron ingots into screws directly, which is called cast screws, which we can unlock through these crash sites. I would like to unlock this real quick, if I can. Just need a little bit more concrete. So we can have foundations to walk on.
Milestone reached. Several new structures are now available for improving factory organization. Foundations provide a building grid, which makes it easier to manage placement of any structure. In the event that you are experiencing amnesia for all events prior to planetfall, be reassured that memories of beloved humans and/or animals would have only been distractions from your important mission.
Alright. So now while we let this run for a little bit, I want to go on a little bit of an exploration trip. And I'd say maybe this direction, since we already roughly went in that direction. We could go here as well. But I kind of want to go this way, I think. Yeah, roughly. And just go explore a little bit while we let that run by itself. Obviously, we'll have to return eventually when we hear that power go out. Could also drop by Sterling and his wife on the way. For this factory I have in mind, I actually have it completely planned out. I got myself a little something called Satisfactory Modeler on Steam, which is like a free application that you can run simultaneously as the game, which is really good. Which can let you plan out your factories and set like the output and the throughput and all of that. To like plan the factory with the outputs that I have. Looks like Sterling is still thinking. You found us some plastic. Thank you, Sterling. I'm going to assume that his wife is, again, somewhere down this way. Oh. Okay, that's not his wife. There's a third one now. They have a baby. Computer. Let's mine this real quick. I want to see what that is.
Unknown metal collected. This metallic element is showing properties similar to those in Group 11 on the periodic table, such as high conductivity and malleability. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
Okay, so we can research it. That's nice. Let's grab some more of it while we can. Since there's like deposits here everywhere. Alright. Okay, now let's actually head this way. We've been roughly this way before because we fell down. If y'all remember that. Maybe it was just a second ago for you guys, depending on how I edit these episodes. I am again live on stream. Okay, but these guys should be fighting back. Why are they not fighting back? Let's just set them to default real quick. Because I'm supposed to get that message, right? Maybe it just needed a little reset? Maybe if I set it to retaliate now, it will work correctly? Okay, we could head towards the dunes. We could also head towards that forest over there. Just need to make sure that we don't, like, fall. Okay, it seems to be that there's, like, a bug with the retaliate. So, some of the creatures will just not fight back, even though they should when attacked, you know? Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a crash site. Ah, okay. So, cool thing about these crash sites is they have a lot of stuff scattered around. There's also one of these. Oh, this is one of the big ones. So there's like these alpha creatures, which are just bigger and a lot tankier, and all creatures have them. But there's also like even bigger ones. So there's like 3 different types. For instance, I know the hog ones have like a rhino one as well. Like this bigger one, usually they run at you and they bump you. This big one does that too. He just does it a little bit. He just keeps rushing you until he hits you. The other ones stop after a straight line. This one can turn. And then they have like a rhino which can like throw rocks with his horn. There's a bunch of cool stuff here. Maybe just gotta make sure that we pick up everything. And I guess it's one of the drop pods that we send off with like our research or like our milestones, and it crashed. And we can click on this and it'll say what we need to do. Sometimes there'll be items. I know there sometimes will be power. But this one's just operational, so we can just open it and we can grab a hard drive.
Damaged hard drive successfully acquired. All pioneers are contractually obliged to preserve and secure any recovered hard drives for analysis in the MAM, which may result in benefits to the Fix-It mission. Speculation as to why there are crashed freighters in your Fix-It designated zone is discouraged as specified in your contract.
And we can also dismantle them to, you know, remove them. To, you know, have a little bit more cleaner looking area. We can clear the debris, so to speak. So to say, you know? And now, there's no evidence that there was ever a crash here, but we got some resources out of it. Especially we got some, we got a good amount of reinforced plates, which is really nice. So we don't have to craft too many until we get our factory. We will have to get our factory because we need the Mark II belts eventually. Ooh, do we see something nice up there? Let's build a little ramp up there.
The Summer Sloop was named after Marie Somerville, co-founder of Fix-It and head of its R&D department. There are many theories about the origin of this shape and why this symbol mathematically resembling a Mobius strip has found its way to both human and extraterrestrial culture. Thankfully, you don't need to know any of these theories to be a pioneer. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application. Fun fact. The planet you are on was found and named during a planet spotting event Marie hosted named Marie's Awesome Scientific Search of the Avant-Garde Exoplanets.
Alright, there we have it. We've now also found a summer sloop, which we can also research in the MAM, which is nice. There's some gas down there. Like, do I want to head more east? Do I want to head more south? I think I'm heading more south. It looks a little bit more fun, in my opinion. There is a slug down there. I didn't mean to fall. Oh, we saw one of the creatures here. Did I not just see? Yeah. We saw a spitter. Oh, these are kind of like ranged creatures that shoot you with fire.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Their weaponized plasma is most likely stored as a stable chemical substance in an organ close to their mouth, and only turns volatile when exposed to one of the chemical elements in the air. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
So there's just there's one creature we haven't seen yet, which is the spiders. Or what are they called? We have the hogs, the spitters, the stingers, which is the spiders.
Witness a single strand of the tapestry.
And I mean, we did see the hive already. Oh, look at this pretty place. Oh, this looks gorgeous. It really does. Oh, we found another crash site. Let's see, what do you need? Operational. Well, don't mind if I do. Let's see what kind of scrap we can find. Stator, rotor, copper sheet, more stators, rotors. Oh, I'm out of space for leaves. Alright, let's dismantle that, dismantle that, dismantle this. Oh. Oh, I might have to get rid of some stuff. I don't have enough inventory space. I mean, we can get rid of the cable. I think we're producing enough of that. We have 2 full stacks of plates already in our inventory, so that's fine. More copper sheets. Oh, we're leaving some behind, I guess. Okay, let's get rid of these 3 Cateriums so we can pick up those sheets. Okay, it's gonna be hard to collect more stuff, but there is a feature in the map where we can mark things, which can be really helpful to like return to things later. Ooh, what's this? Coal. And sulfur. Okay, we found some coal. Interesting. I know there's coal power eventually. Don't know when. But it doesn't seem that far away. We can maybe use this coal. Oh, can we jump on you? I don't know if I can get the distance for it. No! They always walk away. Oh wait, I can actually do. Hold on, hold on. I'm gonna jump on you. Yeah! Bounce on a space giraffe tick penguin thing. How cool is that? I wanted to do that since the moment I logged into this world. I wanted to jump on one of those things. Oh. Yeah, that's the spider creatures. And that's a big one as well. Like, this is not the normal size one. This is one of the big spiders. Oh, there's radiation here. And just like their movement sounds crazy. There's another big one down there. Looks like there's a small one stuck in the wall here. Okay, I guess I can't grab the remains. There's another one. They don't seem to fight back either. Is there anything I'm willing to drop? Maybe this wood, so I can pick up those.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. Initial data suggests these are predators, but notably they do not have a traditional mouth or eyes. There are, however, numerous cavities on their head which could fulfill a similar function. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Okay. We found some radioactive material. That spider looks radioactive itself. I'm very tempted to attack the big one up here just to see if it will fight. No, looks like it doesn't. But what I know about these things is when they're aggressive, they can jump, and they can jump after you when you try to run away. So they can chase you like across the map. I said that last time. But I've seen videos of people playing this game getting chased from like one part of the map to the other side back to their base by one of those big spiders because it just constantly jumps after them. There's a doggo over there. I'm gonna let it be. You do you. I would love to maybe find one of those hives or two, so I can have those remains as well. So that I can research all of them. But we will have to do quite a stretch home. So I'm thinking maybe I oh, there's one. That's one of the bigger ones. There's another one over there. There's a yellow slug up there, or is that a purple? It looks yellow. Here we have one of the rhinos. Look at its horn. Two of the big spitters. Okay, so this is like a late game area, it feels like. Okay. Now with these hives, what we can do is crouch walk to them. And that won't make them aggressive. Because if we normal walk, it'll spawn like a bunch of these flies. And if we crouch, we can just attack it. And it won't retaliate. And then we can get its remains. I don't know, man. What do we drop? The wire? The second stack of plates? The rods, maybe? Let's drop the wire so we can pick these up.
Samples of unknown alien species acquired. It is unclear where on the flora or fauna spectrum it lies, but initial data suggests this might be a nest or an egg. Research the remains in the MAM to establish classification and potential countermeasures.
Oh, whoa, whoa. Okay, I almost fell. Okay, I might have to... YOLO! Look at that. Is that a purple slug down there? I think it is. There's a blue one down there. There's a bunch of hives. Limestone. But there's also a bunch of gas. Oh, hello. There's a crash site down there as well. Let's go check it out. Oh, okay, that one hurt me. Let's see if those fight back. Since it already hurt me, what if I hit this? Okay, these actually retaliate. That's interesting. The hives actually fight back. Okay, now since we don't have a lot of space for any of the stuff, what do you want? 90 megawatts. We'll see what we can pick up from this. I'm pretty sure I can't. Yeah, it still contains the hard drive, so I can't accidentally dismantle something that still has a hard drive in it. That's good to know. We can trash all of this. And then there's this feature, so we can zoom in here. We can place a map marker right on top of us. We can call it a crash site. And give it the distinction that it needs 90 megawatts of power to open. Crash site. 90 megawatts. And subcategory crash sites. Should we just give it like the chest icon? Or like a stamp. Is there a good stamp for it? Nah. Let's give it the storage chest. Can give it a color. Let's just make it like... Is that the fix-it primary? No. Do you just make it red for the crash site? Now let's do the fix-it primary, since that's the color of the pods anyway. We apply that. And now we have a marker for where crash sites are, which is really nice. And since we know there's still a crash site, there's also items around it, so we can come here at some point and then open it up and grab the rest of the items. There is a lot more stuff here. There is something in here, but there's all these gas thingies. I'm just gonna run through to the other side here, maybe. Keep our health up with that. Because I wanted to go check out that slug. There's another radioactive hog. I'll ignore these hives for now. They shouldn't attack me unless I attack them, so that's alright. Raw quartz. Okay, probably don't need that yet either. It's probably for later. Where did we see this purple slug? It was over here. Oh, I don't have enough inventory space for a purple slug. Did I need the screws for the foundations? No. Should we get rid of the screws since we're already making them? Yeah, come on. So we can pick up a purple sluggy slug? I think that's a fair deal. Would you take that deal? I'd take that deal. Damn good deal. What are you? Iron. Oh, okay. Didn't know they had deposits like that around the map. Look at this, though. How pretty is that? It's like a waterfall, big area of water. Let's head over to the other side. That's a little bit towards our base as well. Maybe we can drop off our items and come back around. We should do that. We should head back towards the base. Drop off our items and then head more to this west side. Like this way. Looks like maybe over there we can get up into this like pink forest as well. That would be cool. Oh, we're already here. Okay. That's good to know. Okay, let's see. You. Oh, no, wait. You I'm gonna need. You I'm gonna need. You can go in there. All the leaves can go in there. I think you can all go in there. Ooh. Do we have like any like smaller... Oh yeah, we do. Personal storage box. Let's make like 2 of these. Let's grab these things. Okay. These are gonna be like items that I don't know what to do with yet. So we can also grab this. And then let's grab all these leaves. And those can, all those leaves and wood can go in here. Yo! That, you just scared the hell out of me. Whoa. Oh yeah, that makes sense. Okay, this, you. Slugs. We need the yellow slug to get to the purple slug, so there's not really a point in having it on me right now. You go in there. The wood goes in there as well. And you go in here. Don't know what to do with those yet. Okay. Let's check power real quick. How much? 37. Okay, we might have to make some. I mean, I have 400 still in here. Keep them running for a moment longer, I guess. while we do some research. That's not research. This is research. Okay. Let's do these first.
The remains researched belong to a plant-like organism hosting the larva of the flying crab, the most mature of which hatch when threatened. Hatcher remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration. The remains researched belong to an organism with 8 jointed legs, similar to the legs of arachnids but with non-standard distribution and function. Because its attacks focus on stabbing prey with the ends of their legs, which resemble insectoid stingers, they have been dubbed stingers. Stinger remains can now be made into alien protein,
That's
and
the same
additional
message every
research
time.
The remains researched belong to an organism that tends to nest near objects emitting specific types of resonance. Spitters are called as such due to their ability to create and spit plasma across long distances. Spitter remains can now be made into alien protein, and additional research may reveal options for improving pioneer safety during exploration.
Okay, let's research this summer sloop as well. Okay, for the rest we need
Summer
this.
sloop analysis completed. Summer sloops are somewhere between battery and conduit, harvesting energy from pockets of space with complete disregard for the rules of the space-time continuum, and distributing it into its connected ecosystem. This energy,
Let the energies harvest until the waves reach our shores. Consume.
similarities to the hypothetical force of dark energy to potentially be one and the same. It can now be tracked by the object scanner.
Awesome. Caterium. Ooh.
The metal has been named Caterium after Fixit's greatest CEO Katerina Parks. It has been added as a viable alternative to gold in industrial applications, specifically in advanced electronics due to its superconductivity, malleability, and corrosion resistance.
All right.
Research completed. Caterium ingot recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available.
Caterium ingots. So since they say it's gold, it's probably Caterium probably has to do with electricity then, right? Because if it's like similar to gold in terms of conductivity. Oh, we need 50 ingots for the next step. Okay. Okay, so that'll be something for later as well. So we maybe find more. But we did see a node, so it is definitely automatable. It keeps talking about the object scanner. We do have the object scanner. We could make that. Okay, that's interesting. Last thing we wanted to do. I have no idea what this is scan one of these hard drives. So this takes 10 minutes. So we kind of just have to vibe with it. Meanwhile, let's just drop this hard drive back in here. Let's drop some of these plates off. We'll have to put these away as well. Let's put these remains in there as well. We can get rid of the rods. We don't need those. We just need the plates and the concrete, so we'll have to put the reinforced plates also in here. And now we can head back northwest-ish to where we were a second ago. Ooh. Do I want to go down there? Okay. Ouch. Raw quartz, let's mine that.
Unknown crystalline mineral collected. This mineral is composed of the same chemical elements as quartz and may yield similar industrial functions. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I'm pretty sure those rocks that look like that we can destroy somehow. But maybe we need like a battering ram or something for it. So I don't know how yet. Okay, nothing from our AI assistant. No info on this, okay. Maybe it is something researchable. Oh, hello. Yellow slug. Caught all 3 power slug types. Nice. Ah, no, 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 no. Oof, 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 oof. No, that was a near-death experience. Okay, since we grabbed bauxite, let's also grab this then. Sulfur.
Unknown chemical element collected. This non-metallic and multivalent element seems to be present only in a solid state, and exhibits a most pungent smell. It is fortunate fixit helmets are of such high quality. Research it in the MAM to establish classification and potential application.
I mean, if I had to guess what sulfur is for, it's probably for something like fuel or something of that kind. Probably explosives. In other words, I wouldn't be surprised if we get to use bombs, since this whole game is about exploiting natural resources, like the true humans we are. I don't think I can ever get it out. Okay, so we could head that way. Or we could explore this forest more. We'll do that later. We said we were gonna head like west-ish. So let's keep going west. Oh, hello. Nobelisk. Plastic, steel beams. Industrial beam. Destroy 1,000 foliage. Okay, interesting. Looks like the MAM is done. Let's see, what do you want? Black powder. 2 black powder right now. Oh, what's that? Hello? That looks like something out of an arcade. Get on this, please. Unlock Songs of Conquest boombox tape. Find and gather a boombox tape in the world. Okay, lol. Thank you. I have no idea what it's for. Well, obviously it's for a boombox, but... At what point in the game do you unlock a boombox, and what function does it serve other than just vibes? Ooh, another yellow slug. Let's see what this is then. Sam.
The strange alien matter, colloquially known as SAM, seems to be in its dormant crystalline state, meaning it won't break down your body into its base atomic components on touch. This living matter is extremely versatile and has countless applications. Research it in the MAM to establish locally appropriate classification and application, as well as a secure method of awakening.
Hello. You're coming with me? Oh, hello. Crash site. What do you need? 120 megawatts. Jeez Louise. Let's clean up a little bit at least. Okay. There's not a lot we can grab. We can grab some of these. You know what, let's get rid of the plates. We can get rid of the rods. Let's grab that. Let's grab that. Reinforced plate, rotors. Steel pipe. Can get rid of the wire, I think. Copper sheets. Anything else, or is that it? Is this coal again? Yeah, there's more coal nodes here. There's another one there. And here. Oh, there's a lot of coal here. Alright, that might be good to remember for the future. Let's get rid of this, since we do have a lot of Caterium already. This feels like a cliff at the edge of the world, you know? Ooh, look at that. It's not the edge of the world. Ooh. Ah, you know what this looks like? This looks like the rocky desert starting area that we got to choose from. Sort of this vibe here. Could be. Could be.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Not my sustenance budget. How could you, Ada? Oh, this... the bird, it flies right here. Oh. Hello. What do you need? Oh. Rotors. Just one though. Ah. Ah, yeah, I see an issue. Cable. I mean, for sure this is an egg, right? It looks so much like an egg.
Your waves lap at our shores.
When will you land?
When will I land? Copper ore. Yeah, you can get rid of that. Guess I accidentally picked up copper ore at some point. Can I reach through this gap? Oh, I totally can. Thank you. Don't even need to break the boulders. But it's been in our line of sight before, I guess.
The effigies ripples through our temples, our veins nearly touch. It is shy. Notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
Okay, she's telling us the voices isn't real. The effigy is something, whatever it is that's talking to us when we pick up the alien artifacts. Maybe it's us talking. Who knows? Thank you guys again so much for watching the 3rd episode of A Satisfactory Experience. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to not miss any other episodes and my future uploads from different games. Follow me on Twitch, which is where I'm streaming every single episode that I'm recording. And yeah, I'm sorry that this episode is a little bit longer than the other two, even just like it's 10 minutes longer and it's already 45 minutes. So yeah, it was just like me exploring stuff, and the actual footage is about 2 hours of me exploring and actually analyzing all the stuff in the MAM, but analyzing the stuff we found in the MAM will be part of the next episode, which will be a little bit shorter. I can tell you that much in advance. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.